glutton for all these beatings and fighting for what I'm loving. If the whole world's throwing up sparks, I keep on trucking, yeah. I ain't got time for y'all to get your heads right. I'll find some rope and you can go and hang tight. It's getting dark, dark as midnight. This beat swinging so hard, we in a fist. Tippy, tippy toe, watch me dip and roll. Round the corner, run another level, watch my in the glow. I be switching colors, red, green, and gold. I'm speaking the truth, and now I'm spitting heavy waters on the floor in the booth. Let's go.
Shot now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 pay what you owe. Watch out now, come heavy water. Now listen to me, yeah. Gonna run down a bad man today. Gonna run down, gonna hunt down a bad man like me. When the sun down, gonna come round, set fire ablaze. Gonna run down a bad man today. Said the ragamuffin man, them not play. My bloodline everywhere, they got it coming in waves. You know the struggling ain't living, so the hustle comes easy. So listen up when you hear me say, watch out now, come heavy water. It's high now, not going under. Oh, 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 not gonna let you go. Oh, 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 pay what you owe. Watch out now, come heavy water.
Hey, yo, fresh out the.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And we're underway here in South Philly. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
To the air right away is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
That's good for an Eagles.
Tigers one.
45-yard line.
No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Hey.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Miami.
At the 39-yard line.
No touch.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brought down right
3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
No touch.
Here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
No touch.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's another Eagles first down.
73! 73!
32-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Great, set.
Dotson, the man in motion.
No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Great, set. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Great, set. No touch.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
You change it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, report. No, we changed it.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Ready?
On the ground, here's Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Back to throw, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and now it's fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. That's fielded at the 7. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
This guy's really starting to roll now, and his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's third down and a few inches.
63.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Great, set. '73. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Just the lone touchdown in that 1st half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the 2nd half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum, and boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts now. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No touch that. No touch that.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Great, set. No touch.
Now it's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
King. No touch.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. He'll check this down to the running back.
Defensive coordinators play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Throwing is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
One more time, they try Barkley. A dive, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, ready? Hey, Alpha, what? Come on. Nice one. 13. Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Great.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Tiger Swarm.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Now at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Great, set.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Hey!
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought up at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Miami. Found that Yanni.
Now Hurts on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
One of the easiest ways. These really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Great, set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Barkley has got the first down and more. Good-looking drive rolls on 18 more yards. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Great.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On second down, Hurts. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the